Inspirational.
So my hero is Andrea Levy. She is a writer.
My hero is the Right Honourable Mia Amor Motley, who is currently the Prime Minister of Barbados.
My hero is John Barnes, a footballer. Sport Liverpool since 1975. We never actually had a black player, outfield player, that I could really inspire to. He was one of the best players ever to play for Liverpool.
Perseverance. So she basically started writing when she was in her late 30s because she identified that there weren't many writers that were black, female, British, and who, like her, were children of immigrants.
Well, to start with, she's the first female Prime Minister of Barbados. She's always been one to show that, women in general don't have any limitations. They can achieve anything they want towards. They put their mind to it.
When she wrote her books, a lot of people, publishers, would not take her books on because they felt that it didn't have an audience, but really it would only be people who looked like her, black people, who would read her books. But her books went on to be in the National Theatre, to be BBC productions. So it just shows that it doesn't matter what our differences are, there's always commonality in our stories.
I think it's mostly around her being the first female Prime Minister. Historically in Barbados, they have always been male Prime Ministers, and there had been a lot of struggles where every time she wanted to be the Prime Minister, it was always given to the next male representative. So she has been trying to be the leader now for at least, from what I remember, about 15 years. But she kept persevering. She never stopped until she became the Prime Minister of Barbados.
With football, I mean, it's not an English sport. England created the game, but it's actually a worldwide game, which is available to anybody from any level or culture of life. So it's really good to see that you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be the most intelligent person, but if you work hard and persevere in the field that you're good at, you can achieve.
She, like me, was born to Jamaican parents in the UK. She was a costume designer, actually, a costume assistant at the BBC and the Royal Opera House in her early days, and in her 30s she decided to change course and become a writer, and I think it takes a lot of courage to do that midway through your life, and to do it in such a way that it also spoke to other people.
It makes me want to achieve more because we all have obstacles. There's a famous photograph of him when he's playing in the Merseyside derby against Everton, when somebody threw a banana on the pitch. He just went and just kicked it off the pitch and then continued to play. Enough was said in that image. I mean, even though John Barnes is now retired, he's been made an ambassador of Liverpool Football Club. And he goes around and he gives motivational speeches, not only about football itself, but being a black player, being a black person in this world and the obstacles that he's faced. And that didn't stop him from achieving what he achieved.
She always thought that boundaries were limitless. So me moving here, I kind of use her strategy, use her boldness, her being able to know that she can explore the world. There is no limits. She's one of my biggest role models, and she's pretty much in so many ways shaped who I am today.
Trailblazer.
Visionary. Determination.
Visionary leader.
Inspirational.